You are tuning into the Goldilocks Productions presentation of the Angels and Healing Light Show. Sit back, relax, and be open to receive the angelic messages and healing channeled through your host, Laura Romeiro.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Angels and Healing Light. This is Laura Romeiro, your host, your angel intuitive, your angel reader, and someone that really wants to help you connect with your angels to get guidance and healing and messages and insight, and to help you get onto the path that you most want to be on and are most drawn to be on, and the one that will help you grow on a very deep spiritual level. So we're all about angels, we're all about healing, and I'm very glad that you're joining us today. You'll be talking to me today, and so if you would like to get a message from your angels, just call in. If you're listening online, if you're listening on the phone, all you have to do is press the number 1, and that will connect you with me. My wonderful producer, Tiffany, will get you connected with us. And if you're online listening and you'd like to call in for a reading, just call this number, 323-870-3791. That's 323-870-3791. And I look forward to talking to you. The angels always have a message of love and guidance for you. So last week we had the wonderful Meg and Gwyn joining us, and Meg has just a beautiful heart and soul. She did a wonderful meditation for all of us to help us relax and also to help us get to a place where we were able to get angel messages. If you'd like to hear that again, just go to my website and you can pull up the archived link on there under the radio show tab. My website is www.angelsandhealinglight.com, where you'll find all of my archived shows, a link to those. Also information about me, information about my angel readings that you can schedule. I also do Reiki and spiritual healing. I do that distance healing, and it is extremely effective. So if you or a loved one would like some information or on healing or a reading, just check into my website. Want to say good morning to my mom. I know she's listening, so everybody say hi, Mom. Also want to wish my brother Mike a very happy birthday today. Happy birthday, Mikey. All right. So this morning's show, you know, I talk all the time about connecting with your angels and the fact that they're with us every moment of every day, all of our lives, and beyond, and before, all existence. From the moment our souls came to existence, your guardian angel has been with you right by your side. And when you were a little child, you probably had absolutely no trouble connecting with your angels. But as we get older, it gets sometimes more difficult to hear them, or sometimes we feel that we don't deserve, or there's something that's getting in the way. And so it's not always easy to connect with the angels, but one of the easiest ways is to just sit in some quiet stillness and understand that the angels that are with you, that are here to help you, are a gift from God, a gift from your Creator. And they are amazing divine energies that heal, that guide, that help, that hug, that laugh, that keep you out of trouble, steer you down the road that you're supposed to be on, that's for your highest and greatest good. They help you help others. Sometimes they put you in a place where you can be an angel to someone else, but they're always there for us. And one of the most important things, of course, is to ask them to help us. You really only need to do it once, but because we have free will, they're not really supposed to interfere in our lives unless we ask them to. So how to do that? It's very simple. You just go in, just a little quiet state, go into your heart. So if you center yourself in your heart, and just very simply from that heart, ask your angels to help you and to be with you. It's just that simple. And I promise that when you do that, life will change, and it takes about 30 seconds before you'll notice things begin to change and to open up and to have more clarity and more ease in life and more understanding about things. And they will put things in your path for you to help you on a day-to-day or a minute-to-minute basis. So remember, nothing is too big, nothing is too little. You can't ask for help too many times. The trick is to listen for the answers. Sometimes it takes a little bit of work to understand, just as if you're talking to anyone that speaks a different language. But be patient, be in gratitude, make sure to express your thanks for the help you receive. And I assure you that really does two things. One of them is that it opens you up to receive more. And what it says to your spirit and your soul and to your psyche, that you're allowing and accepting these gifts from the Creator. So that's simple. Give it a try. Well, I have a caller. I'm going to take a caller now from area code 860. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Who's this?
This is Susan.
Hi, Susan.
Hi.
Do you have a question today?
Yes. I'm going through an extremely challenging time. And where these people get their way with what's alleged, like I could be doing time. And it's serious. Yeah, I mean, it's awful. I'm up there in age. I didn't do what they said I did. And so I just want to know if they're going to get away with this.
Okay. So right now, I'm going to look into that, but right now what I want you to do is to reach out to Archangel Azrael, and I would like for you to ask for his help. Archangel Azrael is a very, very, very compassionate angel that helps us through any kind of change that we're going through. So whether we are moving across the country, whether we're changing careers, whether we're being born, whether we're passing on, anything significant in our lives, he is there to help us with that transition. And you are going through a state of transition right now. And so please reach out to Archangel Azrael to help you through all of the changes and the stress and the anxiety and the uncertainty that you're going through now, Susan. Okay. So understanding that there's a lot going on and there's unfortunately a lot of chaos, let's see what the angels would like you to know for your highest and greatest good, Susan.
Okay, thank you.
The angels, first of all, send their compassionate love. They wish you were not going through a difficult time, but they are aware of it, and they are with you, and they are there to comfort and guide you. They are talking about, so two things here. Your guardian angel is definitely helping you. You're reminded that you need to honor all of your commitments. You're also they're also saying that you will have a contented life and that all of your needs will be met. So the signs for this are very positive, although it's very murky right now that, the state of chaos and flux. Okay. But they're talking that things will be content, you'll have content. Archangel Raguel is the angel of justice, and it's interesting. It's not surprising that this card comes up. He's talking, reminding you that the decisions will be fair and just, and he is reminding you to stand up for your beliefs because you know what is right and you need to do what's right. So he's reminding you to be very firm in your beliefs and firm in doing what you know is right. This is a very good indication that things will go your way. So hold firm to your convictions for sure.
Okay.
So he's also just reminding you, you've got to remain in your highest integrity, and it's also about balance. So 2 angels that I want you to work with now, well, 3, of course, your guardian angel. So Archangel Azrael to help you get through this entire transitory process, but also Archangel Raguel, Raguel, and he will help you through this particular legal process. Okay.
Now you said, how do you spell Raguel?
It's Raguel. It's Raguel.
And Azrael. Okay. Thank you.
And Azrael is Azrael.
Oh, AEL. I have that one. Okay.
All right.
Yes, AEL.
All right, my dear. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Sending prayers your way, okay?
Thank you very much.
Okay, honey. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, what's so beautiful about so many of these angel messages is that they can apply to any and all of us at any time in our lives. So when you're going through a major change, you're facing major upheaval in your life, just remember that asking your angels to help guide and smooth things out and find the perfect solution for the things that you're worried about. There's an angel for that. Helping you going through a legal process, something that's going to really, it's kind of like in somebody else's hands, it's going to indicate what your future is going to turn out like. There's an angel for that. There's an angel for every little problem, just like there's an app for everything on your phone, there's an angel for that. Don't hesitate in times of stress, in times of uncertainty, in times of anxiety. Just reach out to your guardian angel. They're all very good at delegating. But the simple fact of you asking for help is so powerful and will create the changes that you need, the things that you need to come into your life. So don't be shy. I say this all the time. Do not be shy. Ask for help. All righty. It looks like I have another caller, and that's area code 914.
Hello, thanks for taking my call.
Good morning. You're welcome. Who's this?
My name is Christine.
Well, hi, Christine. What's on your mind today?
It's so crazy because I'm actually going through a major upheaval and transformation. And I'm just wondering if there's any messages from the angels about my situation that's just happened with my job and how I should be moving forward.
Okay, so the angels are showing me that you're making a complete 180 right now. So you're absolutely facing a different direction than you were recently, and they're telling you not to panic. They are they're reminding you that change sometimes brings about the blessings that we've asked for in life, the things that we have been missing in our lives and not sure how to get. So sometimes the sudden and drastic changes are actually clearing and opening up of other paths and other doorways. So although it sounds traumatic or it feels traumatic or maybe it is traumatic for you and scary because you don't know what the future is bringing, the rug was just pulled out from underneath you.
Yeah.
They want you to understand that this is going to take you in a completely different direction where there are some, it's going to help you, it's going to help bring out who you are. It's going to bring you to your mission in life. It's going to open up an opportunity that you would have never in a million years considered. So they're asking you to be patient. They're asking you to be courageous. They're asking you to be really open-minded, really open-minded. They say she really needs to be open to these changes and understand that in about 6 months, things should settle down very nicely for you and very calmly. And actually, they're showing me that it's very peaceful what's going to happen. So things are going to look very good for you, but they're just asking you to be patient right now.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
And so remember, so Archangel Azrael and your guardian angel are going to be your two angels to go to. And they're reminding you that there's going to have to be some cooperation, some compromise, some balance, moderation, and telling them again that timing is at key here. So being patient right now and wait for perfect timing, and this will all work out. They're just, just saying be moderate in all of your decision making. Okay. All right. Hang in there.
Thank
I'm
you
sorry?
so much.
Well, you're welcome.
Can I ask a question related to that?
Okay.
In terms of, should I pursue legal action?
Should you pursue legal action? Let's see. I'm feeling that's very weak.
Okay.
I have the impression. I mean, you talk to a legal professional about this.
Okay.
But my impression is that if they're showing me that it's going to be very watery, very weak. But by all means, talk to a professional and get some, because if you do, you'll be getting some other advice that will be helpful to you. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
All right. Okay, honey. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. All right. So, yes, sometimes, I don't know if it's a full moon, if it's the change, or how it seems time is going so fast, doesn't it? I can't believe it's the middle of August already. So, I don't know. Things are changing everywhere, aren't they? And it seems to be like a roller coaster. Some days are nice and smooth, and the next thing you know, you're ratcheting uphill, and when you start to go downhill, it feels like there's no control whatsoever. I think if there's so many people that are going through this right now, things are really a little bit crazy. It seems like a lot off balance. So please try to remain grounded, remain balanced, and remain open to shining your light and listening for your angelic messages and guidance to help you stay grounded and to help you stay on your path. Looks like I've got another caller from area code 415. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, who's this?
This is Anne.
Good morning, Anne. How are you?
Good. Luckily,
right.
not in a tumultuous. I mean, a lot of transition, yes, but not in a tumultuous way. And
I'm glad to know that.
Yeah. I'd like to know which angels are around me and any messages. What are the messages?
I love those questions. Let's see here. I keep hearing the word penny.
Oh.
All right, so I'm not sure. Do you know a Penny?
No, I just know of a dog named Penny.
Is it your dog?
No, someone else's.
Well, Penny is showing up front and center here. So Penny's one of your guides for sure. I'm not sure what it is, who it is, if it's a dog, a person. But Penny, they're being very adamant about it. So it's saying something that will make sense to you later. And so let's see what angels have to say for you. This Penny feels like an aunt, almost a maternal aunt.
Mhm.
All right, so let's see who you're. All right, there we go. Archangel Metatron is here showing up today. Archangel Metatron. Yes. Do you work with kids?
He has been. I want to. I mean, I have a gift. I have a natural gift with kids.
Yes, you do.
And
yes,
kids
you do.
like
That's
walk
exactly
up
what he's
to me.
saying is.
Yeah. You know, when I'm sitting in a coffee shop, like a kid will walk up and like sit next to me. And the parents are so like, what? They're like, oh, what's this? Or if I'm sitting on the stairs, a kid will come and sit on the stair next to me, like little ones, like 4 years old. And the parents are always like, what is happening?
Well, you definitely have a bond with children, and especially children who are sensitive, who are really a little bit more highly sensitive. So that's one of your life purposes, is to kind of help or teach them. So Archangel Metatron, ask him for an assignment. He does work closely with psychic and sensitive kids, and he likes to help adults help those kind of children. So ask him for the assignment, for that mission, so that you can get focused on what it is that you can really do that these children need. Yes. Sometimes it's a message of strength that you give to them that they will use later in their lives. A message of strength that they will use later in their lives. And so ask Archangel Metatron for the assignment that you're supposed to be on, to make that clear for you.
Yeah. Yeah, because I would like to work with these kids, but I don't know how to find, it's like if it's a after school program or a summer camp or something, they don't really advertise, program for sensitive kids, or, I just don't know how to find them.
Well, I can
people that work with these kids.
If you ask Archangel Metatron, I mean, he's already putting you to work. He's already making you aware. And the children are helping you come to this awareness. So ask him to put you where you're supposed to be, doing what you're supposed to be doing, and then that will happen. It'll absolutely happen. So you don't have to reinvent the wheel, so to speak. It's already everything's already in place. So it's just a matter of you getting there. So if you ask him, he'll send you the map.
And then I worry that I don't see those signs, or I don't see the map, or, at the...
Yes. Well, that really makes a lot of sense, to all of us, because sometimes those messages and the map can be very subtle. So it's really important. The most important thing to do is to listen internally. And so if you can just, Archangel Metatron, all right, I'm ready. Please, you really need to make it really, really clear and repeat it as many times as you need to until I understand. So when you do that, when you have that discussion with him, he's just kind of laughing. It's like, don't worry, I'll take care of it. So, he's like, I'll put it on bumper stickers, I'll put it on billboards,
okay.
I'll just keep putting it in her face, and you'll notice it, and then you'll notice something else that's similar, and so little by little, you'll start to understand the repetitive message. Now I'm starting to see the picture. So keep asking until you understand, because he'll just keep repeating it. He'll find different ways to tell you. And he said, don't worry, this is a good way for you and I to learn how to talk, to communicate better with each other. So enjoy that process, because it will be fun. He says just have to keep your sense of humor about it.
Yeah, and not stressed. Yeah.
Right. It'll come. All right.
Can I ask you a dream question?
Sure.
I have for a long time, I can remember at least 10 years, I've had a reoccurring dream with phones. And it's usually a phone breaking or not working in some way. And last night, I haven't had it in a while, and a long time. And last night I was holding my phone, and the insides turned to black powder, and then disintegrated all down inside the phone, and then it was blank. And I never know what Yeah, so to me it's frustrating of not communicating or not. And it is. I feel frustrated when I wake up from these phone dreams.
Yes. So Archangel Gabriel is the angel that really helps us with communication. And when you go to sleep, ask him to resolve this issue. Ask him to help you understand the communication loud and clear from the messages that you give as well as the messages that you receive. There's a blockage, a complete blockage in there, and it's not allowing that signal to go through. So receiving as well as giving, so the messages that you want to get out there. Archangel Gabriel. And he's saying that there's a sense that you I don't deserve this, a sense that maybe you're not good enough to receive these messages. Does that make any sense?
Not now. I don't believe that as an adult. Maybe it was something from childhood or something, but I don't believe that presently.
Good.
But it could be.
So just know that you will get the messages. So don't be afraid. Don't let your ego get in the way of getting or receiving messages, giving or receiving messages. So if you ask him to help make those clear and be open when you go to sleep at night, ask him to guide you to understand those messages clearly. He said it's something that can be easily resolved, but you have to be intent on getting those messages. That has to be your intention. And just have your guardian angel help you. Okay?
Yeah, I think I probably as a kid I got a lot of messages, and then you're scared as a child, and then you block it most of your life, and then those things trace the little traces of that in your adulthood.
Sure. That makes total sense, and I remember having nightmares when you're a little kid. That doesn't help either.
Yeah.
That doesn't help either. But now, with your angels around you, you're perfectly safe. And when you're around your angels, you're in a beautiful space of divine light. And so you'd be perfectly safe to receive the angelic messages, because they're always loving, they're always uplifting, they're always about everything that's best for you. So they'll never tell you anything harmful, they'll never tell you anything derogatory. Everything is of a beautiful message of love, like a parent telling you how much they love you.
Mhm.
Okay. I hope
Great.
that helps.
Yes, thank you. Do you have the show
welcome.
every Tuesday?
I do, and it's every Tuesday at 11 a.m.
Great.
Yeah, so please listen again. And if you go onto my website and subscribe to it, then what I will do is email you the angel message of the week.
Okay. What is is it on the Blog Talk site, or what is your website?
It's angelsandhealinglight.com.
Okay.
Yeah, just check in there, and then you'll become an official member of the Angels and Healing Light family. You're welcome.
All right.
Good that you're here. You're welcome. Have a great day.
Right. You too. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye. So what is it about? You remember when you were little kids always having terrible nightmares? I remember having terrible nightmares when I was a kid. What is up with that? Why does that happen? I always wonder. How many times did we all go screaming and crying to our mom and dad because, there's some sort of bad dream going on that was hard to shake? I'm glad I don't have those anymore. Sometimes my dreams make absolutely no sense to me whatsoever. And kind of wake up going, what in the world was that all about? That made no sense to me. I know I'm not alone. Dreams are strange things sometimes, aren't they? And sometimes they just give us a message that tells us what we need to hear or see or work on. And I think the biggest challenge is interpreting that. But when the same thing comes up over and over and over again, that's really a message to pay attention that something needs to be looked at more closely. So I'm glad that Anne's doing that, and hopefully she'll have no more broken phones, no more dreams where she probably says, can you hear me now? All right, I have another caller on area code 703. Hello, how are you?
Hi, I'm great. This is Andrea.
Andrea, how's it going today?
Good. I'm also very in tune with my angels. So if you ask for some, what's what I'm looking for? If you ask for a question, you get it in some sort of sign, but you have to pay attention.
Yes, ma'am.
To that sign.
You're so right.
Yeah.
You're so right.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that you're very in tune with your angels. Do you have a particular angel that you like to work with more than another? That kind of resonates with you more than another?
If it's a really important thing, I'll go for Megatron, or sometimes Michael or Shamuel, depending on what I'm looking for. But those three. And then I have my own personal guides, like my grandfather or something. But But yeah, I do call my angels. I'll ask a question, and then something will fly by with a certain license plate or my numerology number, and I'm like, well, thank you. So.
Well, you got it in a nutshell. That's how it works, right?
Yes.
sometimes
they just appear.
It flies by.
Yes, and sometimes I don't even ask. It just appears, and I'm like, okay, universe, what are you trying to tell me? Am I still on this right path? I guess so, because I'll see something with, this particular journey I was taking, and I'm like, well, thank you for that. So, it's just, but you have to ask, but you have to recognize the sign. Way back when I didn't really recognize the signs, though I would ask. So now I'm just more in tune of seeing the results. So.
Excellent. I'm glad to hear that. Because that's exactly how it works, and sometimes it's just a matter of patience and time before it starts to make any sense. May I ask how you got so in tune with your angels? What started that? May I ask?
Well, my birth mother is a psychic, and so I'm very much I can hear voices, and I pick up, unfortunately, sometimes people's energy, and then sometimes I see things like predictions. But really mainly for myself, not really for other people, which is even a scarier thought, because I know what's going to happen, or I can see things, and I'm like, oh. So that's how it just came to be.
Okay. Well, it's really great that you trust all that. And that's another part of the equation is trusting the messages that you get and trusting that you have these loving beings that are there for your best interest.
Yeah, like I tried out for a TV show. This will be my 7th season trying out. I keep getting the signs. Have never made the TV round, but when the signs stop coming, then you know your journey's over. So I still keep getting the signs. It just hasn't happened yet. So it's just divine timing when it will happen.
So you're trying to get on a TV show or a job on a TV show?
Yeah.
An acting job?
Well, no, actually, no. I tried out for America's Got Talent, but I can't sing, so I sing with my hands. I do sign language, and I've tried out 7 seasons. This will be, I think, my 8th season going to New York City, and I'll just randomly see a card with New York plates and then California plates because the end up and the very end up the round you end up is in California. And so when I just see these random signs, I just smile and say thank you. But like, when's it going to happen? You know, I keep asking when. I don't get an answer, but I just keep going on this journey. So we'll see.
You sing with your hands.
Yeah, I do sign language. I perform music and sign language so everybody can enjoy the music visually. You know, it's just it's beautiful, but in the right way. A lot of people make these videos and they don't know what signs they're using. And they just mess it up. So if you're going to do it the right way.
So you're doing it from your heart.
Yes, exactly. For the love of the music and the sign language. So I put my 2 passions together.
Maybe this is not so much about you being on a TV show, but is to taking all that exposure, the people that you meet and the things that you're learning and helping other people get on that path and helping other people hear that music.
Yeah, I have a whole YouTube channel. I have about 12 videos on there. Slowly but surely I'm working on a couple more. But yeah, matter of fact, I'm going to New York City again to try out, and I'm doing the song Share. It's a women's world, so I have a paper wig that looks just like her wig in her video. So, I figure I have to stand out somehow. But I like to make a theatrical group out of it, like a chorus, but I can't get those people to come with me to the audition. So basically it's myself. I just have to portray what I want to do. So far, no luck, but I have done some theatrical interpreting way back when, but not recently. I've just been out of it for so long that I just like making my videos. So who knows? And when I do a video, I always tag.
If you want to let us know your YouTube channel so that anybody that's interested can check that out, would you feel free to tell us what that is?
Yeah, it's called Dancing Hands. So if you look it up that way, or if you do, Dancing Hands. So, but if you look up Share Women's World ASL, you'll be able to find all of them. So, and every time I make a video, I have a Twitter, so I actually tag the artist, say, hey, here's my video, check it out. But you never know, it can't hurt.
So one of the messages that I'm getting for you right now too is to consider making kids your is it a chorus? If you're there, I know there's a special group out there that would really benefit from that. So look into that.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure there will be.
So is that kind of along the lines of your question, or do you have a question?
No, actually, completely different question. I was on a contract job like 3 weeks ago, and the job ended. So I actually had a really good interview yesterday. I have one coming up tomorrow. Do you see potential in one of these 2 offers coming through?
So you said I'm hearing Wednesday. So what's happening tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday, right? So what's happening tomorrow?
Yeah, I have an interview tomorrow. I had one yesterday. I like it, but the hours are not really conducive for me. But it was a good job. I don't know. I'd rather have the one with the better hours, which would be the one for tomorrow. But
so
I'm
that
not
would
sure what
be
you
tomorrow,
pick up
the one on Wednesday.
Yeah.
The one, they're just talking about Wednesday. What kind of job is it?
It's a like an admin for a construction company.
Well, that's cool because the card that I drew has a picture of these beautiful pillars in it. Yeah, I'm getting Wednesday. So I think tomorrow's going to roll good for you.
Okay.
And they're bringing up the kids again. Oh, yes, and also they're also saying that you're going to have a very exciting new opportunity coming up here. This is a really, really, really positive, strong sign and message for you. So Ace of Fire, very exciting new opportunity that's going to change your life. Excellent.
Is it the job?
But they're bringing up the kids'
maybe my audition.
Again.
I don't know. But
yes.
Maybe it's my audition. Who knows?
Well, both. So one of them is a career advancement and a new opportunity, but it's everything to do with your passions in life too. So you're going to be starting at the very best place you can possibly be.
Awesome.
And look to making a chorus of children part of your deal.
Yeah, if I could find some. That's the thing.
I keep
searching. Yes,
okay,
I'll ask my
angels. Ask your angels to help you.
Archangel
Metatron, actually. Yeah, that's Archangel Metatron.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And he works with special children. So
awesome.
You got it in a nutshell. That's beautiful. So everybody, did you hear that? Her on YouTube, you can hear her or see her on Dancing Hands.
Well,
Andrea. So
I'll
take
have
a
to
look.
Send you a video.
Yeah, please do. Love to see it.
Yeah, I'll do that.
And we want to know how things are going.
I'll call you back
stay in touch.
Next Tuesday. Yeah, next Tuesday. I'll call you back and let you know how it goes.
Okay. I would love to hear from you.
Thank you. Have a blessed day.
Thank you, honey. You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks.
Very exciting opportunities out there, huh? So sometimes life takes us in different directions, and having the faith and the courage and the perseverance to follow that passion and that drive in your life, even though it may not work out for you and you keep going back and trying it again and again and again. Wow, that's fabulous courage of conviction. So my hat's off to you, Andrea, and I know that you're going to make, I'm getting all goosebumps, you're going to make a big difference in the world, and I think you're going to be leading and teaching a lot of people to express the music that is within them and help people see music in an entirely different way. So keep on keeping on, girl. All right, so next week, by the way, I'm so very fortunate and blessed. Kimberly Maroney is going to be my guest next week. The angel lady, she is just a beautiful soul. She is a lady that is Reverend Kimberly Maroney. She actually designed and invented kind of the first angel cards. And they are absolutely breathtakingly beautiful. They're deeply spiritual. They're very moving. They're very compassionate and loving cards. I work with one of her decks called Angel Love. So please be with us. Check in with us next week and call in and get an angel message from Kimberly Maroney. She is really, really wonderful. I think that, and then the last weekend of the month, wonderful Joanne Leo is going to be my guest again. You know her if you've listened to my show before. She's a wonderful psychic, numerologist. She does very interesting readings, but just by telling her your name and your birth date, she comes up with incredible insight and guidance for you. And as she likes to say, sometimes we all need a little kick in our tushy. So she's not afraid to tell you what you really need to do to move on to where you're supposed to be doing and at in life. So please tune in next week with Kimberly Maroney. And then the following week, I will have the wonderful Joanne Leo. All right. And thank you to everybody that's called in today. As you see, we're all going through changes, and sometimes they're scary, sometimes they're exciting, and sometimes they just leave us in the I don't like to say the dark, but in the fog. But just know that reaching out to your angels and helping you find the answers that you need asking them to help heal you. If anything needs healing, ask for that healing light to surround you and heal anything that needs to be healed so that you can have room for the beautiful light. And, you know, one of the other things that comes up a lot, too, is, you know, talking to our angels is very natural. It's full of joy, and they love it as much as we do. So why doesn't everybody do it all the time? Well, as I've said before, sometimes it's hard to understand them. Sometimes, you know, you might feel like you're talking to nobody, an imaginary being, because sometimes it's really hard to hear their answers. The reason for that is because we have to meet them on their frequency, which is much, much higher and different than our own. They're not in physical bodies, so their vibration is much finer. And to talk to angels, we need to move out of our ordinary state of mind, the one that's concerned about our jobs and our health and our boyfriends or girlfriends or relationships, our houses, anything that's going on in our lives. So we need to be able to move out of that space in our heads, and we need to move into higher mind. So in order to do this, we've got to learn to let go. And letting go is so important. Letting go of what? Well, letting go of worries, letting go of concerns, any negative self-beliefs, letting go of any of that stuff frees us to enter that higher state of mind where we get clarity, unconditional love, neutrality, and all of those things are what the angels are all about. So when we get to that realm, when we get to that place in our mind, it brings us to a place of forgiveness for ourselves and for others. And what a beautiful feeling that is. So it really does feel good. And now that, like I always tell you, the angels are ready to help us every single day. So it isn't that our normal everyday concerns are unimportant. They are very important. And because they are, they contribute to how we feel about ourselves. And how we feel about ourselves is the most significant factor in making the angelic connection. So if you're down on yourself, if you're feeling really stressed, if you feel unworthy or guilty, you have bad feelings about other people or other issues, then where are you? Well, you're not in your higher mind, that's for sure. So in order to catch up with the angels, we got to travel lighter and lighten up. So does that mean you have to be a saint to talk to the angels? No, you certainly don't. We just need to clear ourselves of all the baggage that we carry around with us most of the time, that mental and emotional baggage, leftover things. So releasing all of those things that no longer serve you, letting go of the baggage you carry around helps free you up to open up to the angelic realm so that you can hear their guidance and get their clarity. Sometimes our ego gets in our way. Ego in itself is not a bad thing. It helps us. But if the ego starts, if we use it, if it's in a way that puts us in a negative state of mind, or start thinking that we can't, we shouldn't, we won't, we're not worthy, then that's no good. That's no Gouda, as we like to say. That's not good. So when you're not feeling a loving self-acceptance, that ego develops a negative edge, and that can turn into feelings of self-criticism or unworthiness. And then you hear that voice in your head, the voice that judges you and says, well, not good enough perhaps, or it compares you, criticizes, scolds, things that are never good to hear. So, and sometimes one of my favorites is it tries to make us feel better about ourselves by finding fault with other people or blaming them for your shortcomings. So sometimes that negative voice speaks to you, what'd you do that for, dingbat, or I'm never going to get anywhere, I'm hopeless, I'm no good, I'm stupid, that's your ego getting in your way. So it's really impossible to be in an open-hearted state when that voice is running the show. So let's put that voice in mute, permanent mute, and find the open-hearted way to learn to connect with a better vibration, a higher vibration, and a better state of mind. So when you start having those feelings of unworthiness, abandonment, rejection, resentment, jealousy, anger, hatred, anything that's going on, need to control things, any issue that you're having, those are things that can get in your way of connecting with the angels. And that's just baggage. And who needs baggage, right? So I'm going to give you a little exercise here to help compile that little laundry list of things that don't serve your highest and greatest good so that you can connect better with your angels. So releasing. So remember to do some grounding, some meditation, just to stay grounded and surround yourself with the love and light of God. Sit quietly and just put your hands on your heart. And allow whatever feelings you have to rise to the surface. Take a nice deep breath in. And allow those feelings to just be and to be with them. And as you breathe in, imagine that you are inhaling tolerance. And as you breathe out, imagine that you are exhaling judgment. So begin to tune into anything and everything that would prevent you from making contact with your angels. And write down whatever it is that you come up with. So ask yourselves questions such as, what could get in the way of my making contact with my angel? Or, why shouldn't I make contact with my angel? What's preventing me from making contact to my angel? Listen to what your mind replies. Write it down. Just keep asking and keep writing down whatever floats up in response to the question. It could be thoughts, feelings, memories. Just keep making that list and let whatever comes up, let it come up. And take a look at your list. Is there anything on it that surprises you? Are the things that you wrote down, are they so familiar to you that, geez, they're almost like old friends or enemies? So at this point, you might experience a little drowsiness or boredom or anger, or you find your mind wandering. That's okay. Those are all signs of resistance and proof that you're on the right track. And resistance comes up when you confront issues that make you feel uncomfortable. And that's perfectly natural to want to avoid discomfort. So don't blame yourself if you want to take a nap or a walk or a slow boat to China. Get up and stretch. Stick your head out the window. Take a couple slow, deep breaths. And then come back to your list and read it over a few times. And then take that list, read through it, and make a line down the center of the page. And you can label the left side hold, H-O-L-D, and the right side release. Sit quietly with your hands on your heart and focus your attention there. And select one of the issues from your list to look at. And allow yourself to really feel that issue. Experience all the ways that it has affected your life. And it has affected your life. Notice your breathing. Notice the state of tension or relaxation in your body. And as you breathe in, imagine that you are breathing in light. Beautiful light. And as you breathe out any tension or pain that's in your body right now. And if you go back in time to your earliest recollection of having this feeling, what triggered it? What started it? And as you breathe in compassion. Compassion for yourself or any other person who was involved. As you breathe out criticism and blame. And when you've explored these feelings and felt it in all of its aspects in your mind and body, where it came from, where it has gotten you, and what it has taught you, let's see if you're ready and willing to release it. And if you're ready to release, write it down under the release column. If you're not ready to release it, just put it in the hold column for now. And keep doing that item by item until you've completed your personal inventory. Just remember breathing in compassion, breathing in kindness, breathing in light, breathing in love, and letting go of judgment, of blame, of criticism. Just let it go. Just let it go. Let go of anything that doesn't serve your highest and greatest good. Engage your guardian angel to help you with this process. And as you do release and let go, know that the guardian angel and all of your angels will come and heal. They'll carry away those things that you're releasing. They'll carry them away and transmute them into something that's beneficial for the entire universe. They will bless it. And they will heal you with their beautiful, divine, loving, compassionate light and replace all that you let go with healing, love, and light. And you can do this as many times as you need to, as much as you need to. Pay attention to how you feel when you let go. Much lighter, much more yourself. Not holding on to things that are dragging you down and holding you back anymore. And that's a very big step in healing, ladies and gentlemen. Well, if you need to listen to this again, just go back to the archive link that will be on my website and play it as many times as you need to. I hope you find that very helpful and healing and enlightening. And I know I look forward to hearing from you next week on Angels and Healing Light at 11 a.m. on Tuesday with the wonderful Reverend Dr. Kimberly Maroney. Real wonderful, wonderful lady, and I know we'll have so many beautiful angel messages for you. In the meantime, please go to my website and subscribe so that you can receive my angel messages that I send out weekly. And that website is www.angelsandhealinglight.com. Take a look around there. Email me if you have questions or something you'd like to know about the particular angels. You can always schedule a reading or a healing. And just check it out. Well, thank you to one and all for being with us, with me, and with all of us today. Thank you to your angels, the archangels, your guardian angels, and all of your ancestors that send you love and healing and light. Have a most blessed day that's full of light and love, peace, joy. Thank you, Miss Tiffany, my beautiful producer, for helping as she does every week and throughout the week. She works tirelessly to help get our messages out. And check out the other shows. She's on Goldilocks Productions. Got some other great shows. We've got Jimmy Mack tonight. We've got Melissa Parks on Wednesday. We've got Carol Ann Carey on Thursdays. So there's a lot for everybody to hear and to learn from. So I'm going to talk to you next week. Until then, many, many blessings. And don't forget to talk to your guardian angel. Bye, everybody.